Ready?
Ready.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the latest episode of Snitchin'. It's your host, Kristen.
And Brittany, get ready for the best part of your day.
Another week in. It's Monday. We're ready to kick off the week with a great episode. How you doing, Britt?
I just feel like the weekend is so short.
Yeah. It was a beautiful weekend. We had great weather.
Beautiful.
Yeah, great weather all weekend. Britt and I and our friends Heather and G, who you guys know, we all went to a Taylor Swift drag brunch. It was so fun. The queens
Yeah.
killed it. I gotta say, the selection of songs that they chose, top
Oh,
tier.
spot on. Yeah. I'm like trying to think of if they missed anything. They did style.
They did style. They had a very 1989 heavy style, wildest dreams.
Oh, they didn't have Karma. That's okay. They had
That's okay.
Antihero.
I feel
Yeah.
like Karma's like one of your songs. Karma's not one of my songs.
I
Like
just
I'm
think it's so fun in that setting. It's like a good one for that setting.
very true. I'm going to give myself props here because we said before it started, we said, what do we think the first song's going to be? And I clocked it. It was
Oh, yeah.
you need to calm down. Very apt given the setting.
Yeah, you nailed it. But yeah, we went to this place called Citrus and Salt. It was very cute. I feel like it was like a prime bachelorette spot. Very like girly and bougie and over the top, but it was good. And the food was good. The drinks were good. Can't complain. Easy to
Yeah.
get to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great. I ended up going to a concert later that night, which you'll hear about on our Wednesday episode. We recorded an episode that's coming out Wednesday yesterday, and I
Hmm.
mentioned it briefly. But yeah, I went to this. I'd never heard of them, but they're kind of like a local band that I guess has blown up. Dalton and the Sheriffs. Have
You
you heard of
have
them?
heard of them. Yes. He like came out. He like when we were lived in Southie in like 2015, he like kind of came out, but he's like blown up in the last 10 years. It's crazy.
It's so crazy. So I went with,
Everyone knows him in Southie. He's like the Southie guy.
I do not know how this did not infiltrate my world. I swear to you, I never would have known this band.
Yeah. I mean, I've never like gone and seen him, but he's just like it like they're like a very average cover band that just blew up for whatever reason in this one little area.
Well, I get why though. They were so fun. Like the show, they did some really great covers. They did Walking in Memphis, Zombie, Iris, like they crushed it. But it was funny. I went with Katie. She, I guess, loves them. And the main guy, the main singer, his name's Scully. And he's this like 70-year-old man, not what you would picture, not what I had pictured. And so we're sitting there, we're in our seats, we're dancing, whatever. There's these three guys behind us who are very cute. And we kind of clock it. We're kind of like, we're both aware of the situation of, who's around us. So Katie, being the queen that she is, I would not have had the guts to do this, turns around and asks if they can take a photo of us. And so they take a photo of us.
Oh,
Next thing you know,
perfect. Great
perfect.
thinking.
Yes. See, I probably would have just turned around then and kept like watching the show, but then she started chatting up one of the guys for a while. So next thing you know, like we've been hanging out for a while. We're all going to hang out after the show. One of the guys was this Scully fellow, this lead singer. He was a teacher and a football coach. One of the guys that we talked to, he was his football coach. How crazy is that?
Yeah, I mean that sounds right.
Man, I'm finding this all out for the first time. But I have to tell you, oh my gosh, one of the guys, we'll call him Sheriff because Dalton and the Sheriffs. Yeah.
Okay.
He was Brittany, redhead, beard. He was
Oh my God.
he was in the Coast Guard.
Wow.
Me, I love a man on a boat. Like I'm an ocean girl. I
Yeah.
literally was like, oh my gosh, he was so cute. And I was kind of nervous to talk to him. Like at first I was being very shy. Katie was like, you're being shy. Like go engage because I know, shocker. And then I literally like pumped myself up. I was like, you are a 35-year-old woman. Talk to a boy. You can do this. Like go up there.
Yeah.
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 What are you doing?
You're so good at talking to boys normally. It's only when you think
When
it's
I
a
like
thing.
them. Yeah, I know. And then it's just like word vomit, whatever. But we ended up going to City Tap after, and I was like so normal, like could not have been more normal, totally relaxed. Everything was fine. I thought that we like hit it off. Like, that Sex in the City episode where she's talking to Burger and she finds out he has
Hmm.
a girlfriend and she's like, I sparked with this person. Like, I never spark. Like
Oh yeah. Yeah.
yeah, the Zaza Zoo. The Zaza
Hmm.
Zoo
Hmm.
was zooing. I was
Damn.
really feeling a vibe. I thought,
Did
and
it
like,
seem like he was too?
well, so okay, so this whole thing started because after we took the photo, he said to Katie, he the sheriff said to Katie, he was like, "Who's your friend? She's cute." So Katie told me
Oh,
this. I know. And I guess like she said that when he handed the phone back to her, he had like kind of zoomed in on my face.
oh,
So I was like, oh, okay. So he thinks I'm cute, whatever. So that kind of gave me like an intro. And
yeah.
then, yeah, like at the end of the night, like, he definitely gave me a few compliments, not like love bomby, like just like he was very respectful. He was so cute.
Oh my God.
I know. I was
And a
like,
redhead.
and a redhead. And oh my gosh. Anyway, so I was kind of bummed though, because at the end of the night when we said like goodbye, I was like a little distracted. Like I was kind of a little bit further away, but when his Uber happened to pull up and he was going
Hmm.
back to his friend's house, he lives in Connecticut, but he was visiting his friend who lives in Weymouth. Yeah,
Could be
like
worse. Could be Michigan.
it could be Michigan.
Could be
Yes.
Michigan.
We're in the Northeast and he's like northern Connecticut, I guess, like close to actually like where Taylor lives. Like,
Oh, like Watch Hill.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So he was like, "Oh, let me get your Insta handle." So he got my Instagram handle and but we didn't really like say goodbye. It was just kind of like the night just ended because
Yeah.
whatever. So I sent him a message yesterday that was like, "It was really great to meet you. Like, you'll have to come back up to Boston." And I don't know if I know how to work Instagram correctly because sometimes I feel like you can see if they've seen the message.
I think you can. Yeah.
I don't think, well, if that's the case, I don't think he's seen it because it says sent, but I sent it like literally 24 hours ago and I have not heard a thing. And I also noticed that he has not looked at my story. I put up a story yesterday because obviously I looked for that because I'm a regular girl.
No, smart.
Yeah. So I just don't know if he hasn't seen it, but I'm like bummed. I really want him to
I
message me back.
I see. I wouldn't get upset yet because I am terrible at Instagram. I could easily not see a message for over 24 hours. Like I've done that. People have messaged me and I see it like 3 days later and I'm like, oh my God, I hope they like don't think I've like been avoiding them just because I literally don't go on Instagram.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it could easily, and if it didn't say, it has like a check if they've read it.
yeah, there's no check.
So yeah, I think you're, I mean, well, don't take our word in terms of the read receipts, but I think you're okay.
Let's not have this be a read receipts debacle part
Yeah,
two.
let's not get this wrong again.
So, okay, though, but here's my follow up question. Do I set, let's say like another day goes by and he doesn't answer me. I'm like really hoping that he messages me. Is it desperate to send a second message?
Don't do it yet
Don't do it yet. Well, what do you
because he
mean?
could easily just have not seen it.
No, I know, but I'm saying like, let's say, let's give it another day. This time
Oh,
tomorrow,
okay.
2 days, two
I don't
days.
know. I'm not the person to ask.
Well, so normally I would say absolutely not, but I do kind of feel like he was like flirting more with me than I was with him at the bar. Like, even though I was talking to
Mm,
him a ton and like we talked all night and we were like laughing and joking and like he's really funny. So, like, but I wasn't really, he would give me like a compliment like on my eyes or something and I like wouldn't reciprocate. Like, I just was
yeah.
very like, so I don't know if he thinks I'm into it. So I kind of was like thinking I should send a message being like, not to double DM like and feel like desperate, but just wanted to let you know like XYZ. So I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a part of me that's like, what do you have to lose?
That's true. That's true. Have you seen if he's like posted any stories or like liked anything or
No, I haven't
I
seen
don't
him
know.
post any stories.
I guess though it does make a difference though because he like gave you or you guys exchanged Instagram handles. So like I would think he would go on sooner because of that.
Yeah, me too. Well, I did put up a citrus and salt. Like I put up an Instagram post from the place that we went to
For
brunch.
brunch.
And that night I noticed when he got home that he looked at that story. So he was on the night of.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah, I don't
know.
know. I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely hopeful. I feel like I'm not nervous yet. I would give it yeah, I would give it one more day and then I don't know if you think you should message him, I might give it another day. I
Yeah,
might give it
definitely
till
not
Friday,
Friday. But see, I almost feel like that's weirder. Like I've been waiting on this
Thursday.
response for 5 days.
I
Like I've
guess
been,
it depends what you're going to say back. Like what are you going to say?
I was gonna call out this. It's a double DM.
It's okay.
Yeah, it'd be like not to double DM, like kind of putting myself out there with that. But if I didn't make it clear on Saturday night, like I think you're really cute and a lot of fun to hang out with, saying and then giving me my number, being like, if you ever want to text me, here's my number.
Yeah. I mean, I guess what do you have to lose?
I know. What do I have to lose? And like honestly, like I like him. Like I was into it. I
Yeah.
was excited. I was like really I did not want the night to end. Like I was
Oh my
planning
God.
fully to go home after the concert. Like I was like not planning to stay out at all.
Yeah.
Especially because we were recording. But then when we were like talking and then I like was getting a little more comfortable and then when we left, I was like, okay, I'm going to go and like hang out a little bit. But then once we like got to the bar, like him and I really started talking a lot and so I was like, no, I'm not leaving. But yeah, like I just I just like I don't know. I'm going to keep you guys posted. Part of me, sound off in the comments. Help me. Help me. Tell me what to do here.
Yeah. I think you
Also,
got to be a little more patient. I would say wait until like tomorrow or the next day.
okay, I'll wait till tomorrow, the next day. But it was really fun. And honestly, like, shout out Katie. If you're listening to this, girl, you made that happen. She totally was the one who, like,
What a great
started
wing woman.
talking. No, really is. We went to the bathroom and she was the one. She was like, he thinks you're cute and you're like not even turning around, like
That's what you
engaged.
need. That's what you need.
It's exactly what I needed, like
Yeah.
literally.
Nice job,
So,
Katie.
no, shout out for real, for real, for real.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
anyway, how was your weekend
It
besides
was
the
good.
brunch?
Yeah, brunch was fun on Friday night. I also went to a concert on Friday night
Yes.
to Eric Church. I think I said that last week. It
Yep.
was fun. It wasn't my favorite of his shows that I've seen, but it was okay. And then yeah, I felt like the first half of my weekend was like super busy, and then the second half was just like chill. Like yesterday, I mean, we recorded with Laura in the morning, and then I just had kind of like a chill day, watched a little football and stuff. So that was kind of nice. It was like the best of both worlds. I went to bed at like 8 o'clock on Saturday night. That was great. But yeah, I'm super excited, Snitches. You're going to love Laura's episode. Laura is a licensed therapist, so we're talking all things mental health. She also has like all these just little great tips to get out of your day to day and like bring some positivity or just, get your head centered and remember to be mindful and whatnot. So one of her tips is a color walk, and you'll have to listen to the episode to hear more about that. But I went on a color walk with Connor yesterday, and he loved it.
Oh my
So
God.
that was a
Love
win too.
that.
Yeah. We walked to the playground. It was so beautiful out. And my new hack, I guess, I don't know if this is a hack, but Tyler will take a nap for like 2 to 3 hours, and I'll like a couple weekends. I've just me and Connor have gone to the playground because now like I realize he's old enough where like he can just go in the playground and like play, and he'll like play with other kids, and I can just sit there and read my Kindle.
Ooh, girl.
Yeah, so I'm like, Chris, I'm taking him off your hands. You have like 2 hours free right now. Just remember that. But in reality, I'm just reading my Kindle in the sun.
Let's go. Oh, what a
Yeah.
hack.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you.
Oh, but that was another thing. Yesterday, I was stressing about finishing the book because I had 100 pages left and I got on Libby and it was like expiring. I had to send it back today. So I was frantically reading.
Yeah, well, that's a good plug. Friday, Snitches. It's our second book club episode with Sammy, Boys of Tommen, the first book, Binding 13. We're talking about all about it in the main couple, Shannon and Johnny. So you did finish it.
I did finish it. I have a bone to pick with Sammy, but I'm not going to say it just yet.
I cannot wait to talk about this. I've been wanting to tell you my thoughts on this for like literally 2 weeks.
Oh my God. Yay. I know. I like it. I feel like I could see liking the other couple, like the other books better.
We did this thing when we were talking a bit about it at brunch, and was it you, Britt, who went on
Yeah.
AI and did like they showed you what the characters like would look like?
Yeah, like AI generated based on the text.
It was wild. There was a couple that I was like, whoa, yes.
Yeah, I finished it and then I did that on TikTok for like a good 45 minutes. I looked up all of them and I read all the back of the books. But I already started the second one. I mean, you kind of have to. It ends at such like a cliffhanger.
Yeah. Yes. Same. I started the second one right away because agreed. It does. She really good job of like leaving it on a cliffhanger, but we will talk more about it on Friday. For today, we are having a music filled episode. We are reviewing Ed Sheeran's latest album, Play. We're also going to talk about the headliners for Coachella that were announced this week or last week. And finally, we've had so much Taylor news, and obviously we talk Tay a little bit in almost all episodes, but we haven't really done a like centered story around her. So we are going to be finishing the episode talking some Taylor and Travis and the life of a showgirl. So let's get into it. Ed Sheeran's latest album, Play, came out, I think last week or sometime this
September
month?
12th.
September 12th.
Ringing a bell? Yeah.
It's the first of six planned albums that he has with titles based on media control symbols. So it's play and then pause, fast forward, rewind, stop, and eject are the five that are going to follow. What are
Hmm.
your initial thoughts?
I like it. I like feel like it's weird. I am not a huge Ed Sheeran like listener, and I don't really know why. Like, his songs are fine. I feel like you either like his like more upbeat songs, like Shape of You and those, which aren't as much my cup of tea, and then or like the ballads, like Thinking Out Loud, you know.
Yeah.
And I feel like this one had a good mix of both. I guess it's like a lot more upbeat and happy and pop from the last album. And yeah, I thought it had. Oh, and the other thing I read about it that I thought was kind of cool is it's. I feel like it's very like Middle Eastern, like Indian influenced.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, which is very obvious if you listen to it. But I like saw this article where it's interesting, and he said he was like not really going after like the U.S. fan base anymore. He was like, I'm trying to like expand to other countries and like other parts of the world, which
That's
I thought was really
cool.
cool. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, he's doing a good job if that's the case.
Yeah, I love that. I agree. Like I was listening to it and I was like, I feel like there's like three type of like themes coming through, like a
Yeah.
lot of like, yeah, like Indian, Persian, like almost like Bollywood vibes.
Yeah. Mhm.
Sapphire is one that's definitely a lot of that. And he put a video out for that. And in the video like description, he said that it was his favorite song on the album. And like the single that's been out for a while, Azizam, that's definitely like kind of
Yeah.
similar. So there was like a lot of that. There was probably like three or four songs that kind of had that vibe. And then I felt like you said, there was a mix of like really slow songs. I kind of the slow songs to me were they all could have kind of been like one song.
Yeah.
There was like For Always, The Vow, Slowly. Like there's just a bunch where
Yeah.
very similar vibe, basically talking about how much he's in love with his like wife and kids, which we love. We love that. We love a happy king, but it was kind of a lot of the same. And then I felt
Hmm.
like some of them were like kind of throwbacks to like my first thought, I think on the opening song, which is called Opening,
Hmm.
he does his rap thing, which I feel like he did way back when, and I hadn't heard in a while on some of his songs. Do you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
I don't know.
There was like a few songs where he would have like the chorus and it was like normal, and then he would kind of get into like a rap verse.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. His accent comes out. I feel like you can hear his
Yes.
accent. Yeah.
Yes. I loved Old Phone.
Yeah, I like that. It reminded me of, is it Castle on a Hill? Is that his other song?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
reminded me of that.
I felt like it was different than his other ones where I mean, it was also this is like very tailor coded. Like it was very much a specific situation that he finds an old phone and he's
Yeah.
opening it up and he's looking through and he's seeing like numbers from friends that he doesn't talk to anymore or exes or whatever. And it's kind of like him reflecting on his life back then in the present.
Hmm.
And I like songs like that kind of
Yeah.
paint a picture.
Yeah. I have a question though. Like, can you actually do that though? Like, get your old phone and look at it? Because every time I get a new phone, I have to like send it back to Verizon and they take it forever.
That's such a good point. Same. I always trade my phone in. So,
Yeah.
but maybe he gets new numbers, like celebrities get new numbers all the time so they
I
can
mean,
keep their
yeah,
phones.
it's probably different for him, but just a side note.
No, that's a really good point. I mean, if I was a celebrity, I would not want anyone else to, even if it was like through like Verizon or whatever, I would not want anyone else to physically have my phone.
True, true. Well, you have to wipe it. Like you wipe it off before, but whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
They can always get you. Yeah, I like camera and
Mm,
I liked In Other Words was like I feel like that those two I keep like singing in my head the most.
yeah.
And then I liked the one a little more because it was like I don't know if you noticed this, but it's like it was kind of like juxtaposition. Like the actual words are like I hate you more every day, but it's like to an upbeat song.
Yeah. Well, I was curious about who that's about because that one was like he did not hold back. It seems to me it's about like a childhood friend
Yeah.
that he's had a falling out with and he really like let it rip on that
Yeah.
that song.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
burned that
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah. But if you're not listening closely, like you wouldn't notice that.
Yeah, totally, totally. I do
So yeah.
like how he is very personal. Like there's a couple songs. One was called Regrets. I like liked that a lot. He basically is
Hmm.
just talking about like, regrets that he has in life. And the song opening too is like pretty, I mean,
Yeah.
I think it's because it's coming off of his Autumn Variations album, which I don't really listen to a lot of Ed Sheeran, but
Same.
my cousin Megan's a huge Ed Sheeran fan, huge. I think after talking to her one day, I listened to Autumn Variations, very different from this album. Like much
Slower,
slower,
right? Yeah.
like more acoustic-y. But I guess what he was like going through, like he was like you could tell from that album, he was like depressed for a while
I
because
don't know if I listened to it.
it's you can just tell because like the lyrics are all about like the troubles that him and his wife were going through. She had cancer, so she went through that. He lost one of his best friends. One of his best friends passed away.
Oh,
And
yeah.
a lot of that album is like him just like, going through it. And it feels like this album's definitely happier. And like a lot of the love songs are like referencing like they've been through the worst of times and they've like made it through.
Yeah.
So,
That's cool. I like how he has the idea to do. I saw an article where there's like 10. It's the play, pause, rewind, stop. Eject is one that he said he's not going to release till after he's dead.
oh shit.
Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. And he said
Wow.
he's going to like write a bunch of songs and his wife can pick which ones are, he only wants like 10 songs on the album or something.
Oh.
Yeah, which I thought was kind of cool. And then it's like subtract, multiply, add.
Yeah, his mathematics like
I think that's cool.
group of yeah, I like how he does that too. So what do you think? What do you rate it? What would you give it?
What did I give Swag? Like a 7.5,
Yeah.
6.5.
I'm gonna give it a yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7. I think we're kind of on the same page. There's a lot that I feel like half of it I probably won't listen to again, but
Yeah.
there will be some that, emerge for sure.
I feel like with his, it's like if I hear it somewhere, I'm like, oh yeah, I like this, but I never like actively seek it out.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah.
Well, good stuff. Moving on. So we have some news for Coachella. The Coachella Music and Arts Festival. It's going to take place next April. It's April 10th to the 12th, and then the 17th through the 19th. The headliners we have for Friday night: Sabrina Carpenter. Saturday night is going to be Justin Bieber, and Sunday night is going to be Karol G.
Nice. I'm excited to see Bieber. I feel like though he's a loose cannon. He could go out there and just be singing Swag too, and it
Yeah.
will be horrific, or he could like crush it, you know?
The thing is, he's either going to come out and like have no production. It's just going to be like him on a stage walking around,
Yeah.
probably with a shirt off and like a backwards hat. And yeah, I think like if he sang some of the old hits as well, that would,
Yeah.
I really think, get the people going.
Hmm.
Like if he came out with Baby or something, like
I
that would
don't know. Do you think he
be.
still sings that?
I, I feel like probably not. Like I feel like he would probably go. I mean, maybe Sorry though, because that's still,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe one of those. I feel like it's either going to be all swag and like swag too, but I hope it's not.
Yeah, I hope it's not. I mean, I love Swag, the regular, but don't put that Swag 2 shit on that stage. Please, Bieber.
But like
And I
he
like when he dances. Like he needs to dance. That's like half your like
literally took the words out of my mouth. Like I just want him to have like some production going on. Like I want them to do
yeah.
dance breaks and because he's such a good dancer.
Oh my God, imagine if they got those girls from the Sorry video and those are like his
No,
dancers. That would be awesome. Like he should do something like that.
he should do something like that. Yes. I mean, if I were to pick one of the three nights to go to, just based on the headliner, I would definitely pick Sabrina.
Oh, I'd pick Bieber.
I'd pick Sabrina. I think that she's going to try to make this like a big moment for
Well,
herself.
yeah, I see what you're saying. I feel like I like Bieber's music better, but Sabrina's like more of a sure thing.
And it's like more of a show. Like I think she's gonna
Yeah.
try to do a Beyonce,
Outfit change. Yeah.
yeah, type of Coachella moment. And I would love that. And I feel like she could really pull it off because she could dance as well.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't seen as many of her performances. She's good at dance.
Yeah.
Like better than Taylor?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. She like,
That's how I measure it.
yeah. I mean, Taylor isn't a great
Taylor's great.
dancer.
Okay, maybe this is going out, but like if I feel like if I was her and I had like could practice and like had all the resources, like I think I could dance as good as her. But
Oh,
like I could
Taylor?
not dance as good as Bieber. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if I practiced 24/7, like I couldn't dance like that.
Yeah. I feel like dance, it's like more like just intuitive, like a natural thing. And I feel like Sabrina has that. Like Taylor obviously has to really work at hers.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Agree.
but yeah, I would love to see Bieber. I just feel bad for Karol G because like who is Karol G in this
I
world?
know. Who is that? Well, I did see, I think she's like the first Latin American person headlining or something.
That's great.
Who was it last year? Who did Coachella last year?
I have no idea.
I actually know a fun fact about Coachella.
Oh, what?
Well, I know this from Chris because Pearl Jam actually, they didn't like start Coachella, but they kind of did. They like sparked the idea because in the 90s, Pearl Jam was very big about like pushing back on Ticketmaster. They wanted all their fans to be able to get tickets that were like $40. They didn't want to be having people pay like hundreds of dollars. And this was a lot when, a lot of their fans were young too. Now they're older and have more money. And because like Ticketmaster has all these deals with like all the big places that they could play, the stadiums and stuff, they were like banned. And then they found this field in California and had legit put on their own concert there. And now that's Coachella.
Oh my God, how cool. I love that.
Yeah.
Very fun fact. Did you see who last year's were?
Oh yeah, Lady Gaga, Green Day, Post Malone, and Travis Scott. Ew, no, this year looks better.
I mean, yeah, Gaga would be cool. Green
Yeah.
Day, whatever.
Mm.
Eh.
I love Post Malone, but I hate his new album.
I don't know a lot of Post Malone. I took a look at like the lineup outside of the headliners, and it's just like I used to love a festival. I went to
Ugh.
a couple of them, had the best time, but no, I mean literally negative interest in doing something like that now.
Yeah, Kristen and Gino were always going to like Firefly and shit, and I was like, hell no. Do they have a shower there? No, no. And I'm not
Whatever.
going.
Firefly was one of the best weekends, like legit ever. So, snooze you lose.
I
But
wouldn't have had, no, it's just it wouldn't have been the best weekend to me because I would have been dirty.
yeah, that's true. That is, yeah,
It would
you
kill
would have
me.
hated
I would
it.
have hated it. That crowd, no.
Yeah. You would have hated it. But I will say also, like the other people performing, I was like, oh, I actually don't care about like any of these. It was like Addison Rae, Central C, David Byrne, Iggy Pop, Young Thug. This, like, I don't know any of these people.
Yeah, I don't either.
So, last piece of music news. So, we have a lot to talk about with like Taylor and Travis and all of the things. Side note, I don't think that Taylor is confirmed for the Super Bowl because there was rumors last week that Adele is in talks for the Super Bowl. And
Oh,
Page Six reported that Adele has been approached about playing the 2026 Super Bowl halftime show, but she hasn't like booked anything. The NFL and the sponsor Pepsi denied that she was booked. They've commented, we have had conversations with several artists about the Pepsi Super Bowl halftime show. However, we have not at this point extended a formal contract to anyone else or to Adele. So
huh.
I think it's kind of putting the Taylor rumors to bed for now. I will say if Taylor can't do it, like Adele would be very high up there for another choice.
Adele, okay, I just looked up when did they do it last year? September 8th they announced it. Because I was like, I feel like it's late. Like usually they have announced it by now.
I never paid attention to that. That's interesting. Okay,
I
that's good
never really did
context.
either, but I just feel like it was always at the beginning of the season. Like I feel like you knew like at the first few weeks. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like though I wouldn't want to be the person if it's not Taylor, I wouldn't want to be the person that it is because people are going to be pissed it's not Taylor.
But
But Adele's awesome.
if they announce it soon, like people will,
Yeah,
it won't
yeah.
be as fresh.
They got to rip the Band-Aid off.
We did get some Taylor news last week that was new. She did announce that she is doing a movie theater like release of
Oh
Life of a
yeah.
Showgirl. So excited. Obviously, you already know we got our tickets. We will be there October 3rd.
He will be there.
We will be
It's
there
89 minutes.
1989, not a surprise. And we did say, Megan sent me this text also. Remember when we did the review of the New Heights episode and we said there's something with like the 47, like there's got to be Easter eggs in some of the numbers that she's talking about.
Oh yeah.
And there was. So I guess,
Oh.
yeah, the 47 did mean something. Ophelia. So the first single is going to be,
That's me single, yeah.
yes, and it's the Fate of Ophelia, right?
I think so.
So I guess Ophelia dies in Act 4, Scene 7 in Hamlet, and Taylor referenced the number
Oh.
47 twice.
Mm. Oh, damn. That was all you. You nailed that.
Thank you so much.
We
So
know Taylor so well.
we know her so well. So that's going to be, so in the movie theater release, the music video for Fate of Ophelia is going to be released. That seems like that's going to be the first single for the album.
Mm-hmm.
Very exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's going to be
Mm-hmm.
doing some behind the scenes stuff for how she like just came to create the album, inspiration behind the music. I literally cannot wait.
I can't wait to. I feel like it's not boding well for the videos not being like super over the top, but It's okay. I can live with it. But yeah, no, I'm so excited. I mean, I'm obviously going to listen to it first. Like, that's not going to be the first time I hear it. But I feel like
Totally.
it'll be perfect because, like, I'll listen to it for like, I don't know, 10 hours straight. And then by the time I go there, I'll, like, kind of know the songs. And then I'll get to know them more because I'll see, like, the lyrical videos and everything.
Yes.
So it'll be perfect timing. But actually, funny story, Chris is going away that week. He's going to Ireland and he leaves on that day, October 3rd. And it's only playing the third, fourth, and fifth. And then, yeah, Gina texted us and was like, I'm getting tickets at 3. And like, I don't even know if we responded. She just got them, but it was fine. And I was like, oh, shoot, Chris is away. Like, I just have to make sure someone can pick up my kids. Like, but that should be fine, whatever. And Chris was like, well, just be careful, Brittany. Like, you want to use like my mom and your mom, you only have a few chances that they can help you and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, were you just listening to what I said I was going to, Chris?
Yeah, this
The
is
fucking
tough.
movie premiere of the most anticipated Taylor Swift album of all time.
Yeah.
Dude, like, of course I'm going to use all my fucking chips for that, but I don't need it.
I mean, if there's anything that we are going to find a way to get to,
It's
it would be this. She's also, I mean, she's definitely putting a lot behind the release and the release day because obviously, like we just said, she's doing the movie premiere, but she's also appearing on the Graham Norton show on October 3rd.
mm,
And like, I feel like this is such an interesting talk show for her to go on. She obviously
yeah.
loves the Brits. She loves being in the UK. And I've seen her on this show many times before. But the thing that's kind of interesting about it is that she's not the only person who is going to be on that show. So Graham Norton's like format is that he has multiple guests at once. So
Oh,
she's going to be joined by 4 other people. And it's a very strange, random assortment of people.
oh, who is it?
It's Killian Murphy,
Okay.
Peaky Blinders. I
Yep.
That's the one I'm most excited for because I feel like he is just a very unbothered person. Like there's so many clips of him going around on the internet, like when he is in interviews and just could not look more bored. It's hilarious. So I
He's
can't
legit
wait for
too.
that. Yeah. Actress Greta Lee. She was in Past Lives, the movie from Celine Song. You would know her if you saw her. Actress Jodie Turner Smith. I don't know anything she was in, but I do know she was married to Joshua Jackson and Dom Hall Gleason. I think he might have been Charlie in Harry Potter. He was in the movie About Time. He's a
Oh
redhead.
yeah, I know him. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Louis Capaldi is also slated to perform on the episode. So it's very random to me.
Interesting. I wonder like if these people knew that Taylor was going to be on when they like signed on.
I know, I know. I wonder if they were already slated because there's already 4 people. And I feel like normally that's the max that they have is like 4. And then
Oh, really?
yeah, at least from what I've seen. I mean, I don't watch the show, but I've seen a ton of clips on it online. And normally I only notice like 3 to 4 people. So I wonder if she almost was like, can I come on? And they were obviously not going to say no. So
Yeah. I mean,
I
it's
don't
great for
know.
them.
Yeah, totally.
Great publicity.
Great. Yeah. Oh, I know. And I don't know if Americans can tune in. Like, I don't know how we would
Oh
watch
yeah.
that.
Ugh, it sucks being American.
If anyone has any insight into how we can watch this interview, please let us know.
I mean, it will be on TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah, true. Or like YouTube.
Yeah, and
But
by that point, like the album will be out, so we won't be like desperate for knowledge.
right. We would have already been at the movie. Like anything we're going to find out would be more at the movie premiere than on the interview.
Because the interview is probably like 10:03 at like 10 p.m. Or
Yeah,
well, actually, it's probably 10 p.m. there, so it's probably like noon here. So even better.
even better.
We'll be watching it on the way to the movie.
I also do think that she has some type of new look because so the Chiefs played last night and it was an
Hmm.
away game. She was not reportedly there, but she was reportedly at the weekend before's game at Arrowhead. But she like walked in behind this really big black screen,
Hmm.
so no one actually physically saw her, which obviously like she's never done that
That
before.
was intentional. Yeah.
Totally intentional. And people are speculating that it's because she has a new look for TS12 and she doesn't want it to be revealed, which I totally get. Like, I feel like it's all a part of, the
Oh,
whole
see,
promotion.
I thought it was because it's like a bulletproof screen because like in the current climate, like they have to be extra careful.
Yeah. I mean, I could see that too. But I feel like where she was walking in behind the screen was, inside the stadium. She's done that walk so many times. Like she knows the
Yeah.
security. It's not like she was up at the box. Like only certain people can get back there. So Maybe, but
I don't
I'm
know.
I'm leaning more towards that she has like a new look, new era, and she doesn't want anyone to know.
I wonder what it would be. I feel like how would she even change her hair again? I'm trying to think.
I hope she goes back to like a 1989 type of look. That was my favorite look of
Yeah,
hers.
yeah. Definitely her best hair.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really just thinking about the hair.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, sadly, I feel like it's a bulletproof screen because people can have sniper rifles in this country.
I don't I for some reason I just don't think that's it. But I get it. I get your point. Last thing on them is that Travis did sit down with Erin Andrews on September 14th with an interview and just said a couple of sweet things. He said that regarding the proposal, his palms were definitely sweating. He's an emotional guy. So there were a few tears here and there. He said that he can't wait to spend the rest of his life with her and that she's brought excitement and a joy for life that's made him a better man and a better person. It was also cute. He said that it was his first time introducing Taylor as his fiance to a few of his teammates
Oh,
recently.
yeah. I heard
And
that.
yeah, he said that was pretty cool and he still gets giddy, which is so cute. I
I
love
know that
hearing
is
him
cute.
talk about her.
Yeah, it seems very genuine. But I think it was on your birthday. I think Ed
The
Kelsey
engagement,
confirmed. Yeah, well, I think so because and I think the podcast and that because the podcast came out, I want to say August 14th.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they said it was August 10th.
Oh my
So
God.
lucky.
Blessed.
So lucky.
Legit
I had the
blessed.
Queen's fucking funeral on my birthday last year, or the year before. That's like my birthday's claim to fame. It sucks.
I love that. I love my birthday. What a
Oh my
great
God.
day. 810, baby.
Maybe I should get married on my birthday next year.
Yeah. Oh, that would be great. I would be happy. I would be happy for you.
I think it will be a Saturday. Just all depends on if he's going to be back in the season. I feel like he's going to retire
I
and they'll
think
do it next summer.
yeah, I think he's going to retire. Did they win last night, Chiefs?
Oh, good question. Because they hadn't won yet.
Yeah, they won. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Patriots
Well,
lost. That was a brutal game. Anyway, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks everyone for listening in. We're going to be back with two guests this week. Wednesday is going to be Laura, definitely one to listen in on. She has such great knowledge on all things mental health. And if you have any interest in hearing about like different couples counseling and things that happen in relationships, not one to miss. And then, like we said, book club on Friday with Sammy.
and we're going to have Taylor on to talk about the Ryder Cup too
Oh,
and
right.
participate in book club.
Yes. Oh, right. Of course. That's going to be awesome.
All right, cool. Well, yeah. And don't forget to like us, follow us, comment on us on social at snitchinpod on TikTok and Instagram. Email us. Don't forget about our new website and submit your snitch sessions anonymously there too. And yeah, have a good rest of the week.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Bye.